You ever get in a fight with your girl and then just Tate it up for an hour?
No.
What do you
Like, there's only so much game you can learn if you're clearly a fucking dork, right?
Yeah, right.
When a nerd comes to me and goes, I'm a total nerd, I want to learn game. I'm like, bro, you need to learn more than game. Because you look like a bitch. My girlfriend will beat the fuck out of you.
How do you help that guy?
But he already knows the answers. How you help him is to tell him the truth because he already knows what he needs to do. He's just not doing it.
So what does he have to
Right.
do? Just make a ton of money and
It's not even about money.
be successful and
You know,
powerful?
it's not even about money.
He's got to grow a backbone to begin with.
You got to grow a backbone, and you can do that by, if you improve your physicality, you usually improve your mentality along with it. And men are expected to be wise and interesting. He needs stories. You're not going to have stories unless you've taken risk. You need to get some balls. You need to get some balls and live a life. I told him, man, go get on the train in Portugal and ride it for 3 weeks all the way to Singapore and think about what a fucking punk you are. And at least you'll end it with some stories.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, you have plenty of time to reflect on what a bitch you are. Go into the bathroom and look in the mirror, look deep in your eyes and say, yeah, I wouldn't fuck me either. Like, what do you want me to do?
So I'm talking to some bitch. And she's asking me, when am I ever going to grow up? I'm like, grow up? I'm 6'3", bitch. I'm going to grow up. I'm big and strong and rich as fuck. What do you mean grow up? I got a mansion. I got a supercar collection. People know my name. I'm talking about grow up. You're fucking 22. If you didn't have fat titties, I wouldn't even talk to you. You talking about grow up. So, but you just run around the world with your brother, making Tate confidentials, just driving supercars, just being crazy. When are you gonna, grow up and settle down? Growing up and settling down are not the same thing. Settling down is what happens when a man loses his lust for life. Settling down is when a man thinks he's found the best he could possibly ever have. And it's worth sacrificing all of the adventure in his existence to retain. That's what settling down is. That's nothing to do with maturity, nothing to do with growing up. I'm very grown. I just don't want to sit with you and watch fucking Netflix when I could drive supercars through mountains with my brother. I'd rather go down the mountain pass in my 765 LT with my brother than sit next to you watching bullshit. That does not make me any less mature than a pussy ass dude who would do that thing. So she's sitting there going, well, my friend's husband, when he got married, he stopped blah, blah, blah. And this is the problem with the world today. Low value men, I tried to explain this to her, and by the end of it, she kind of understood, and it broke her heart, because by the time she understood it, she realized, shit, my Disney fairy tale idea of finding the perfect man at the right time and him settling down isn't real. Because perfect men never settle down, because perfect men don't have to settle down. If you're a low value man, you have to give everything about yourself to try and inspire loyalty from a female. So no man wants to sit home and watch Netflix. No man wants to not roll with his boys. No man wants to be monogamous. No man wants to do these things. But the only way he can try and hope his female is loyal to him is if he's with her every day and he doesn't cheat and he pretends to enjoy the trips to IKEA on the weekend on his only day off. Yeah, I think those curtains, yeah, maybe. Well, they're yellow and the couch is yellow. No man wants that. But if you're a low value man, the only way you can possibly hope that the chick you're with doesn't end up getting fucked by me is to sit there and do all that shit. That's what you have to do, because you want your female to be loyal. Every man out there knows they want their female to be loyal. It's a biological, evolutionary, hardwired trait of masculinity that you want your female to be loyal to only you. Look at the Islamic world, or look at the third world. Females get in big trouble for not being loyal. Every man wants a loyal female, right? So low value men have to give up basically their entire existence to inspire loyalty from a female. And what I was trying to explain to this bitch is this: I don't have to do that. You've been loyal to me for 3 years. I see you once a month. You cry over me every night. I ain't taking you fucking anywhere. I ain't missed a single day of having fun. I haven't grown up for 10 seconds to keep your ass. Do you know why? Because I'm a big G. Because there's no other kickboxing world champion, athlete, retired, multi-millionaire with diamond watches and fucking supercars running around who's gonna fuck you but me. If you wanna fuck anyone with me, it is a downgrade. You know it and I know it. So you have a choice. You either get once a month with the Ferrari or every day with the Nissan. And you made your choice. You chose the Ferrari. That's what you decided to do. That's why you'll never cheat on me. That's why you'll be loyal to me, because you're not going to let some loser come fuck you. Every other man's a loser. True or false? She's like, well, yeah, compared to you, they are, but. No, but. You've been fucked by the boss. You don't want to be fucked by them. I don't even have to try and make you be loyal. You have enough of a brain to look at me and realize anyone after me is nothing but a downgrade. There's nowhere for you to go, bitch. So with that in mind, why the fuck am I going to give up my life when I can get your loyalty anyway? The only kind of girl who I can't get instant loyalty from is a complete hoe. And guess what? A complete hoe, even if I gave up everything for her, would eventually continue down the path of being a complete hoe. Because hoes are hoes. But good women, when they meet a man like me, they're loyal anyway because there's nowhere else to go. So I have no reason to settle down, grow up. I enjoy my life. I enjoy freedom. And when every other man out here has a wife going, oh, well, maybe you should be home because it's the kid's birthday. Maybe, well, you know, Jerry and Jane are coming over and I've cooked meatloaf. And I'm in Dubai, surrounded by bitches. And they're going to sit there and look at my life and go, oh, he just hasn't grown up yet because, you know, I was young once. You were never young like me, G. You never had the life I had, ever, whether you were young or not. You were never the man I am, whether you were young or not. And if you were a fraction of the man I am today, you wouldn't be fucking sitting at home watching Netflix pretending you're happy with it, because you're not. That's a coping mechanism. Men desire adventure. Why, since the dawn of human time, did men get in fucking armies and walk in random directions looking for someone to kill? Because this is how we are inside of us. We want adventure deep inside of us. But the modern world is trying to squash it out of us, destroy the masculine essence, destroy the adventurous essence, make us into little tax slaves who are afraid of our wives and sit at home and pretend that I'm mature. If I sit at home and get one blowjob a month, I've grown up. You fell for a trick. So I told this bitch, that's for low value men. Real men like me, we don't have to do that. Because I have no advantage to doing that. I will never give up my life. And if you're a man here and you have given up your life, I want you to take a long, hard look in the mirror. Look at the man facing back at you and ask yourself, are you really happy? Or would you be happier living a life of adventure? Because we both know what the answer is. One more point. I argue this with grown up men all the time. I'm grown up, I'm mature, baby. We have a Twitch break. And I'm like, listen, you little bitch. If you could press a button, beep, and your wife would be loyal for eternity and wait for you at home and never complain or nag. Bing, done. Don't tell me you'd be home. You'd press that button, you'd come home, get a blowjob, and you'd go off fucking kite surfing. So who you lying to? You lying to me or you lying to yourself? Bullshit. At the end of this conversation, this girl's all upset and shit. So you're always just gonna have all these girls? Still fuck her.
Go to the mirror, look deep into your own eyes, and offer that man a drink.